Alrighter then. Alrighter. It's a thing. It's live. It's real. Oh my god. What's going on? Howdy. How y'all doing? It's Friday. Happy Friday. TGIF. TFIF? I don't know. I can't keep up with these acronyms. It's too much mental processing power for me to handle. It's Friday evening. It has been a long, long work week and a long day. But we have triumphed. We have triumphed indeed, to the point I'm referring to myself in the third person. But anyways, howdy. I'm in a rare mood. A mood where I am tired and exhausted, but also mentally like a little hamster running around the wheel, just going super fast. Internet was not behaving before. Internet now behaving. If internet continues to behave, stream will keep going. If internet dies, sad. No stream. Like it'll literally die. But anyways. Hollowknight, Bug Game, Team Cherry, Made in Australia, Kickstarter campaign. I was challenged to play this game. I will not shy away from challenge. In addition to that, I've seen a couple of streamers that I know play it, and they have had fun reactions to it. Case in point, the talented artist Manasui, who is normally pretty chill, actually growling playing this game, which is quite fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be interesting. It's one of those things which will satisfy the hamster in my brain. This is more fun to play than the expansion. But other sort of games. You mean Hollow Knight itself, or the DLC for Hollow Knight, or Silksong? Silksong kind of brutal. Ah, I have heard that Silksong is very brutal, to the point where it doesn't one of its characters literally shout "Get good" as it attacks, or is alleged to, anyways. But good morning, Ashrafel. Hope you are doing well. We are going to jump into some Hollow Knight soon. I think the plan is going to be Hollow Knight this evening when I have the hamster in my brain, and then on other days we're going to catch up on Look Outside and Dying Light 2, and just leapfrog those till we get to them to completion. How you doing? What you up to? What's the goss? What's the go? Yeah, we go. Your thing too. Oh, bloody hell, that's loud. And of course the controller doesn't work. We'll just fix that. There we go. And then controller. There it goes. My brain is just not in a gaming mood, ATM, so it's been a struggle. Yeah, I've had that occasionally. I think last week especially. Brain just not in the mood. Don't know what it was, but yeah, today is the complete opposite, where I have all the energy in the world. But yeah, I know that feeling. Oh, so last time I played this game I was having a bit of a whinge because I was pressing buttons on the controller and it wasn't responding correctly. I have since switched to a PlayStation 4 controller. It works fine. So anything that happens now is totally on me. No controller to blame. I say that though, it's legitimately a problem. And as you may be able to tell, I literally died when I was testing this game with a controller off stream. I was running for 5 minutes and just kaput. Oh. Whoa. There you go. Monies. Oops. So yeah, I think the The plan for this evening is just squirrel brain. Entertain the hamster, as it were. Oh, hang on. And then my chat window just... Oh, lovely. Hang on a second. Let me just pop that back out. It's never done that before. Let me just... Hang on a second. There we go. Yeah, my little chat window just minimized itself for no apparent reason. And now my controller doesn't work. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay, there we go. Now we're back into it. I was afraid of this. Because I've heard there's some problems when you try and do anything that uses like a mouse and keyboard. Whoop. There we go. Just causes all kinds of shenanigans with the controller and whatnot, but in any case, it's fine, it's fine. See, I really are basically running around like a headless chicken trying to figure out what to do next. I also need to recover my corpse to get my monies back, so that's on the to-do list. But also to figure out what to do next. I think my corpse is down here somewhere. Okay, where is corpse? Ooh, money. Where's corpse? There's corpse. And I died. And I got all my stuff back, so it's a win-win. Now, I'm not sure where to actually go. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Whoops. Ah! I'm being too reckless. Yeah, but I literally have no idea where to go, so we're just gonna run around. Figure stuff out. Try not to die as we go. That's the plan. Is it a good plan? Not really. Wait, can we get to you? No, we can't. I think we need like a double jump or something to be able to get over there. But let me just try one last time. Ah, too far away. Ah! No! There we go. Ah! No, bad. There we go. I tell ya. It's been a crazy week, work-wise. I've just had so many random things happening. Most of which have nothing to do with me, but I end up getting dragged into them to fix them. Which is annoying. But it just shows that, generally speaking, I'm on top of my things, and then other people not so much. Oh, hello. There's another one. Where's this go? Oh, I've been here before. The more you save, the more money they throw at you. The happier they sound. But yeah, pretty strange work week. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving parts. But at least I finished it on top of everything that I needed to be on top of, which was kind of good. I literally ran out the door at 5 o'clock on the dot. No unpaid overtime. There we go. And then at some point this weekend I'm catching up with an old friend of mine. So that'll be fun. That's pretty much the weekend plans is the normal streams. I've been here before. Catch up with a friend. And then just the usual chores and whatnot. Oh, there's nothing else. I was like, oh, is there another door down here? The answer is no. No other door. Where's this go? I feel like I've been here before. Which would tell me that I'm running around in circles, which is not good. I'm running around in circles. I've been here before. Oi, oi, oi. So I can't go down that way. Yeah, I died here a little while ago. So I guess I have to go into that long corridor thing and then jump down, maybe? Yeah, I'll figure it out. This game's been out for ages. Guaranteed there's a way to beat it. So... Whoops. Where's this go? I've already talked to this dude, he just sells maps. Actually no, maybe I need to just buy a map. That doesn't go anywhere. Where's this go? Ah. Have I been here before? I don't think so. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I have not. Done, done, and done. Alright, there we go. I've gone from I'm lost, I have no idea where to go to aha, new area. Oh, boss fight. Ah, was not expecting that, cheeky little devil. Oh. No. No. Ah. There we go. And I Did I really not trigger that the first time, or is it just spawn again and again? Sus. Right. I kind of like the healing mechanic. It sort of reminds me of, yeah, we can't make that jump. It reminds me of, what was it called again? That, Ghost of Tsushima, I want to say? Where when you get injured, you basically just hit your side to raise your spirit or something, and that's how you heal. Like, you're not actually healing, you're just, like, overcoming it through sheer force of will. Oh, we're gonna die. The heck was that? Oh dear. Can I attack these things? Nope. I don't think we can make that jump over there. Approach the ability to spam right here. Oh dear. I have a thought in the back of my head that maybe I set a limit on how many times it can be redeemed. Please don't test that theory. Well, come to think of it, it is almost Season of Mariah. We're going to start hearing her songs in the shopping centre soon enough. Such power. You don't want me to QA? No, no testing and production. I know how bad that can go. No testing and prod. Especially not on a weekend. Wait, what? There's nothing here? Maybe I need some kind of ability? Okay. I'm going to assume that thing is bad and we shouldn't try and use it as an elevator to get up there. Even though that's what my gamer brain is telling me to try. Okay. So hang on, we came from up here. Can't go that way. There's nothing here. And this doesn't go anywhere that we haven't already just been to, so we have to go this way. So we go up here. We've just done that. Okay. Oh, we can't Jedi those things, unfortunately. Ah, there is a way to go here. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. The heck is that? There we go. Wonder if this is like an instant kill. We locked in. I find that I've got the same focus as when I play FPS games. When I'm doing this one. That's kind of the reason I avoid the FPS genre on stream, is just because I get so focused on playing it that I don't talk as much as if I'm playing like an RPG or something. Holy shit, that's not going to be fun. We can't even get up there. But at the same time, I am keen to play this. I was actually interested in starting stream like... Oh, criminy. We gotta time this. I originally tried to start stream about half an hour early. But internet was like, yeah, nah. I don't think we can jump up there. No. Maybe I shouldn't have destroyed signs that tell me where to go. That would be... I guess it's just me resisting my terrible sense of directions, like, I don't need signs, I'm lost anyways. It'd be great if it showed us where on the map we actually bloody well were. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Nope. We'll come back to that. Wait. Ah! So rude. There we go. Wait. Something is calling for help. Where is it? It's not there. It's up there. Whoops. Okay. Ah, that's how you do it. I mean, I can hear something calling for help, but I can't actually see where the bloody thing is. Can we go this way? Uh-oh. Oh. We're not alone in here. Can't go that way. Okay, well, we'll have to come back another time then. So that leads us up. We don't need to go that way. Maybe we should just go this way. Oh. Big boy down there. Hey, buddy. Oh, that was a big one. There we go. Man, I can't wait to get access to some of the cool little tricks that I've seen some of the other people who played this do, like the dash and the double jump and all that kind of cool stuff. mean, this just screams boss fight, but nothing's happening, so it can't be. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh. Ah, alright. Okay, I need to learn his patterns. I'm just getting myself killed at this rate. Whoops. Whoa, he does the... Oh, ah! Oof. Alright, let's do this. Now I gotta figure out where the crap he was so I can get my stuff back. Where did we go? I think we went up this way? Yes, because I remember the frying little thing. Alright, let's do this. Attempt 2. So he's still active, but we don't want to waste time with him. Alright. So now I think it's up above us. So we just need to get up here. And then bang. Just need to be careful about his sonic booms. Seems like he can't change direction either, so if he's gonna jump, he's only gonna hit forward or backwards. Oh, there we go. Whoops, jump right into it. Genius. Ah! Oh, damn. There we go. Ah! Oh, man. We are not doing well at all. Alright. Don't do that. Okay. I feel like it's an easy boss and I'm just stuffing it up. Alright, third time's a charm. Alright, let's do this. Oh wait, I have to go up first. Wait. Fine. Alright. He always gets me when I try to heal. So that, okay. Okay. He's gonna do his little sonic boom. And I shouldn't jump up then, I should run under him. Okay, maybe not. I always sit there like a sitting duck when he does his little sonic boom thing. That's what I keep screwing up. Alright, fourth time's a charm. I'm kind of surprised, it literally shows 389 FPS in the corner of my screen. It doesn't show on stream, but I just have a little FPS counter provided by Steam. And it's just like, I don't think this is 398 FPS, I'm just saying. Perhaps I should come back and face this boss later. That thought does cross my mind. But I'm not smart, I'm just stubborn. And then he'll do his little... There we go. I just need to avoid all of those. There it goes. And again, I'm jumping when I shouldn't be. There we go. Throws his temper tantrum. Wait for that. Wait for that. Do the jumpy jump. There it goes. There it goes. Jumpy jump. Oh, that was fast. There we go. Slicey, 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 slicey. Heal up. Oh. Oh, he's throwing a temper tantrum. Oh, beat him. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Nice. Elva, thank you for the raid. How was the rest of your stream? How did you go? What did you get up to with, I know it was the human one. Why have I suddenly forgot the name of it? It's not Don't Let Them In. Is it Don't Let Them In? It's the human one. It's the one where you're... Oh, hello. The heck is that? What's this? City Crest. The broomers are sweeping in. Aha! I counter your brooms with a Roomba. Funny story, I don't even have a broom in this house. I literally just have a Roomba and it does everything. We found the peaceful ending. It had unintended implications. Ooh. I am going to have to check out the ending of that because in a game where it's all about, you know, hiding indoors while the world ends around you, what's the peaceful ending, you know? Money. We are rich. It's bug rich though, so I think we need a special ability to jump up further. So there's some areas we can go. Yeah, thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm going to do the thing, which I completely forgot about. Whoops, nope. There we go. And now I will need to... There we go. Yeah, but thank you for the raid. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. I assume it's nearly sleepy time for our favourite broom witch. Prior to dentist appointment. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a lovely, lovely rest of stream. And a lovely evening. What's this? Ah. Save point. Oh, shaman. Very telling. Very, very perfect timing. Oh, who is creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you into Hollownest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Why not? Why not ask? Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Ho, 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 ho. Don't be afraid. Have faith. The spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. Never trust a witch. No offense, Selva. But yes, if they just say, "Ooh, take this strange spell," something sus has gone on. Short nap, then dental appointment, but I'm glad we explored more of the game. I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you got through more of the... It's not the most horrifying of horror games, but I'm glad you got through more of the spooky stuff. I'm in trouble now. I'm probably going to wake up with, I don't know, an extra head, or just wake up as a newt tomorrow. But you've got to admit, when a random magical person just goes, "Hey, let me give you this spell," you have to start thinking of Madoka. You have to start thinking, what's the catch? You know what I'm saying? See? And we're dead. A vengeful spirit. Tap B. Why are we in a whole different area all of a sudden? Oh, it's a Kamehameha. Cool. Okay, I take it back. We actually got, Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. There's the catch. There it is. I told you. Now, as repayment for my gift, of course, simply now because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I'll be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Ho, 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 ho. I can't help but notice that we're trapped in here. Incorrect. You're doing a favor, friend. What is it? Are you wondering about this gate between us? Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's a curious thing, but this door will not open until you have slain the creature lying at the heart of the temple. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the spirits of my ancestors will be watching over you. Oh, we can break that. I don't trust this snail head. We don't have a choice. Cool. Yeah. We're going this way. Wait, this just... Oh no, I thought that was going the same way we just came. We're going in a big circle. But apparently not. Oh, hello. Oh dear. That's a lot of spikes. Come get some. Apologies for the raid and run. No, all good. Anyway, I need to placate Broomcat to get a little rest. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and thank you once again for the raid. Good luck at the dentist. Hopefully it all goes well. And, yeah. We have to jump from there. Oh. I'm locked in. Ah! He says that and then literally just... Oh, hello, big boy. Ow. Ow. Oh. I was not expecting to die there. Hello, Mana. Welcome in. How are you doing? No. Wait, why no? Oh, you saw me die. Yes, but I should be doing a lot of that in this game. I have witnessed several people play it, so I know there's much death. Although, I pretty much guarantee there's a couple of mad lads out there who are basically doing deathless runs or no-hit runs of this game. Because, you know, why not make a game harder for yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's like the people who play Elden Ring and it's like, let me just do this with one hand tied behind my back and no shoes. And it's just like, well, okay. Whoops. I was looking at chat when you did that. Yes, 100%. I was very bad at the start. Feel more confident now. I have seen you play this game, so I know that, yes, you do. You've got much better. That is why I call you Mana Senpai now, at least when we're playing this game. I skipped uni today to try and not overload my schedule. I skipped an entire session of uni this year. I did the first session in the beginning of the year, and then I skipped the second. So if there's anyone who's kind of lazy here about that, it's me. But welcome in, kid. Hope you're doing well. We are doing one of the... I wouldn't call it a Souls game. I'd call it Souls-like. Souls Mini, maybe. Because it has similar mechanics of... You die, you lose all your stuff. Got my soul back. Love that. Where's this go? Just waking up. Oh, good morning, kid. Hope you slept well. Yeah, we're supposed to go this way. Probably. Go. Ah! There we go. What the heck is this? I don't know what that was, but... Okay. Little gooey ball thing. Yeah, this is very early days for me. I've only just started the game. Oh! They're critters. Can I hit him without killing him? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Oh, there's probably going to be like multiples of them. Soul Catcher. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. To equip a charm, open the charms menu while resting at a bench. We couldn't just do it when we're running around. But this charm mechanic is, I think, the key thing that you guys all do. Is when you get further along in the game, you can equip different things and, like, buff certain attributes, weaken others. Do a kind of a build, if you will. Oh, so it's done. You've slain the beast. The poor thing, it must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these cabins filled it with some ancient rage. Relatable. Still, you did what you had to be... Yeah, still you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And look, the gate between us has opened. Oh, ho, ho, what a coincidence. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm tempted to use the ability and just attack the damn thing. It really is a Souls-like. Do you have to remember this mini-boss? Yeah, it's now the average enemy. I was expecting that. Weaken all the attributes, buff enemies. I mean, that's pretty much veteran Souls player talk right there, is let me make the game harder for myself. To equip a charm, open the charms menu or resting at a bench. Ah, there we go. Used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Increase the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. Equipped. We have 2 slots. Gotcha. So we've done this little area. Onwards. Onwards and upwards. Or right in this case. Maybe? Yes. No. Yes. I came up this way, didn't I? Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of the area. Available now. Oh, I've already been this way. I think Bloodborne is the Souls-like game. Souls-like? It is a Souls game. What am I even saying? That's the one that's on my to-do list. Or I have promised to do that one. I don't think there was something beyond where this guy was, I think. Oh, there's no way we're getting across there. We're not getting up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm, See, the reason I avoid playing FPS games is I get too locked in and I don't talk as much as if I'm playing something else, like Fields of Mystery and whatnot. And I am starting to notice that this game is the same, where I just get really focused on it and don't talk as much. Which is fine. Oh, this is a dead end. So we have to go this way. Okay. So that doesn't go anywhere. Ouch. It's a hard game. Hang on, we've already been this way. There's no point going back this way. We are needing the compass, actually. We have plenty of cash. Let's head up to the surface and let us buy gear. That will make our life easier. And I overshot. I have only myself to blame for that. But yeah, so let us head to the surface. Wait. There we go. But how is everyone's evening so far? Or morning, depending on time zones and whatnot. What's going on? What is happening in the world? I know kids just woken up. Marley, you've skipped uni, taken a well-deserved break. What else is going on? Ah! Timed that poorly. I like doing a little pogo on top of them. Don't know why. It's just fun. So if you want to attack me, fine, but I'm going to jump on your head. Why? Because I can. Okay. And that goes down. I just went this way. So this lecture would have been about possible third gender or eunuchs in ancient Mesopotamia, which sounds interesting, and I'm a bit sad I didn't go. Why didn't you go? Oh, hang on. I know exactly why you didn't go. You literally told me like 2 seconds ago. I mean, at least you've got the lecture notes. Hang on, where am I? Oh, I've gone the exact bloody wrong way. I mean, even if you have the lecture notes, it would probably be more fun to be there, to ask questions, participate. I'll be honest, I've only found one class I've ever taken remotely interesting. The rest are all boring as hell, and I was just like, I could have read the textbook and got the same amount of stuff. This is what we're looking for. And the one class that I was listening to, so most of it was boring, but it did bring up the idea of using psychoanalysis to try to reverse engineer more information out of certain authors. The specific use case was, if you look at medieval literature, we don't know who the actual authors of some of these works were, because most of them have been lost due to time. We just have like a name or a name in a place, and there's been multiple versions of it, and it's hard to figure out who wrote them. I think a lot of the Camelot saga, some of the epic poems from back then, you can't really figure out who wrote them. You can make certain educated guesses, like if they were writing in the medieval period, they were probably they were probably related to nobility in some capacity, probably a lesser noble, or they were in the household of one, they were taught to write. They probably weren't in the church because they were writing about somewhat scandalous things like love and all that kind of jazz. But the part of the lecture was, theoretically, you could apply psychoanalysis to try to reverse engineer information out of who wrote the story that you couldn't derive from historical sources. So if we don't know who the author of a text is beyond Mary of such and such in France, we then know a rough time period, we know roughly where she was from, we know a first name, and we know presumably a gender, Mary. You can then try and reverse engineer more about who she was by how she was writing, and then what the context of that was at the time, which I found to be really interesting. But, yeah, unfortunately that was a very small section of an otherwise boring lecture, but I found that quite interesting. The ability to try to glean more information where it's theoretically impossible unless we find new archaeological evidence. I'm basically trying to regen energy for peak collab later and the doggo training tomorrow morning. Ah. Peak collab. I did see that in the Discord, actually. I will double check the time that is at, because I think that will be quite fun to watch you engage in shenanigans in peak with Floof and, it's Floof and Woody and you. Is there someone else? I think it's someone else. Maybe?
Bapanada.
Bench pin. Oh no, we just want the compass. And then, what does the compass actually do for us? I think it... Oh, no. Oh, no, hang on. That's what I wanted. Whispers location of the bearer whenever the map is opening. Okay. So, that's what we do. It gives you a little icon showing you where you are. That's what I was after. Interpretation has to be treated with a grain of salt, but to me it totally makes sense we could do. Exactly, exactly. Like, I remember reading a journal article from 1973. It was from a group in Oxford, and they were basically saying, look, at this point in time, there's nothing really more we can glean about Shakespeare. It's been studied to death. There's nothing more we can get out of it. It's amazing stuff, they said, but you can't find anything new in it. And if they were talking about that in the 1970s, then I'm very inclined to agree with them in 2023 when I was reading about that and researching it. But then in academia, you have this idea of doing close reading of text and doing reinterpretations of things which don't make sense in some times. So applying more modern ideas and concepts to texts where those ideas and concepts didn't exist yet, and being like, well, they may have meant this, and it's like, well, did that even exist back then? Did they understand what that was? In some cases, I think it's just a little bit silly. But in some cases, it is legitimately interesting and could provide new context where there never was any. Like, there's a very old argument which was the person we think of as William Shakespeare never had the education necessary to write the plays that he wrote, so maybe someone else actually wrote them and he's just put his name to it somehow. And that's interesting, and you can derive that from reading the text. So there's legitimately some benefits to interpretation, but if you take it too far, you could come up with all kinds of bizarre theories which are so divorced from reality to be just plain laughable. It's Floof Kelly Karasu? I have no idea who that last person is. I know who Kelly is. Come here, big boy. Hey, money. I didn't actually need to pick a fight with him, I was just curious. Okay. Yeah, I think that we're supposed to do something with this little thing on the ground, because if you look at the map, it looks almost like we can go further to the left, but we can only do that by going down somehow. But maybe I don't have the ability or the charm or whatever it is yet to do that. And don't worry, Mana, I'm also terrible at networking. I'm pretty sure this is still a dead end, but let's just pop up here. Yeah, we can't go that way, that's... I think we have to go from underneath there. I recently learned of more stuff and we think the opposite. Like, wow, how could we think people back then didn't understand this? Mostly about family agenda, though. Not to get too political. No, it's all good. I think it's a valid question to ask, but... yeah, you've got to wonder. At a time when most people were completely uneducated, couldn't read, and the only kind of text they would ever get shown was probably the Bible, you've got to wonder if there were certain thoughts they hadn't figured out yet. Okay, yeah, this is a dead end still. We can't go this way. Plunged to my death. We read some laws concerning children adoption in ancient Mesopotamia. Okay, I'm astonished that laws from that long ago still survived, but not so much, because I know that the oldest written story is the Epic of Gilgamesh, which comes from that same period. Very interesting story, actually. I highly recommend you give it a read. Yes. I mean, I think a lot of people enjoy the Epic of Gilgamesh because there's the fan theory that perhaps Enkidu and Gilgamesh were more than just friends. Which, you know, yeah, that's cool. That's totally cool. Ah. Yeah, I mean, they go on adventures together. There's a scene in that story I remember reading where Gilgamesh turns down the advances of the goddess of love, and then she basically takes the bull of heaven and sends it to destroy him, and he defeats it, that tears it in half, grabs the arse end of the bull and just tosses it up into heaven. He's like, oh, you want to pick a fight, do you? And I'm just like, god damn. That's cool. That's some Superman stuff. Who is Gilgamesh? Ah, Gilgamesh. Ooh, history lesson time. What? No way. That's not what I like it for. I'm sure. I know that you enjoy Gilgamesh from the Fate series, Mana. That has been made clear. Probably think the Greek philosophers didn't think far or of everything, but well, there's Diogenes. Diogenes? I'm probably saying that wrong. It's hard to pronounce. Words hard. But welcome in, Phantom. I hope you're doing well. The kid, to answer your question. Long, long ago, we're talking centuries. Centuries and centuries and centuries ago, there was a king named Gilgamesh. And basically, students at the time would use his story as writing practice. So centuries later, there are thousands of clay tablets which have this fragment of the Epic of Gilgamesh story written on them, and we've been able to translate it and piece together this story. It's the oldest written story of humanity ever discovered, which is amazing. But it's basically the idea: you had a king, Diogenes. There you go. So you had a king, and basically he was living in his city. He was all magnificent and a ruler and whatnot. And he was a bit of a troublemaker. And the gods were watching him, and they were like, ooh, this guy, we love him, but he's a bit of a troublemaker. We need to give him a friend. So basically, Gilgamesh was in his city, and then every time a couple got married, Gilgamesh gets first dibs on the honeymoon night. And then what happens is the gods basically find a wild man living out in the wilderness, in the woods all alone, doesn't speak English, doesn't do anything, just lives in the woods like an animal, abandoned as a child. And they bring this really strong character across to the city, and they basically pit him against Gilgamesh, and the two of them fight and they wrestle, and there's a scene where Enkidu sees Gilgamesh trying to go into this house on the honeymoon night to claim his prize, and he's just like, well, I don't agree with that, and they have a fight. And because Enkidu is so strong and such a good opponent, him and Gilgamesh become like best friends. It's like the classic anime trope of they get into a fight, they're enemies, and then they just like, oh man, you're the best person ever. Let's become blood brothers and just travel together forever. So yeah, they have that fight, they become best friends, and then as they're just sort of doing their thing, living their lives, they go on adventures and blah, 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 blah. And then at one point, Enkidu dies, and Gilgamesh is wrought with grief and spends a week over the body just crying his eyes out. But when he sees Enkidu starting to rot and decay, he becomes revulsed and terrified. He's like, I have to live forever. So he goes on a quest to become immortal, and he doesn't succeed. And then at the end of the story, he sort of says, look at my lovely wall of my city. This will be my legacy even when I'm dead, is the wall of the great city. And ironically enough, it's the story that is what's remembered. I think they have found parts of the wall of the city, but it's the story that's remembered. There's also multiple versions of it, so if you look at a translation, you'll find fragments which have a slightly different story to the other one, but the key plot points are the same. The key things is Gilgamesh is king, Enkidu, gods causing problems. There's the giant Humboldt, I think it is, or Humboldt, something like that. Grove of sacred trees. There's the Great Flood, that's also in there. And there's the idea of the snake. So they find the reason for immortality, but then a snake eats it, and then the snake sheds its skin, and that's the reason why snakes shed their skin, is because they're immortal. But that's the main plot beats. So, King, oldest written story, fantastic. Check it out. It is metal AF. The guy who plucked the chicken and debated Plato. I mean, if you're debating Plato, you gotta have stones, you know? Where am I going? What am I doing? We're going all the way to the bottom, and then we're going to try and drop down to the left over there. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, Enkidu was out in the woods with animals as a strong wild man. So, to get immortal, need to shed skin. Time to get sunburnt. I know, right? It's so obvious. Oh. Oh, we're not going to be able to do that. I was hoping we could just trick the system and... But it's too far away. Read the side-by-side translation, so reading was a little less metal, but still cool. Oh, hell yeah. It's a cool story. It puts a lot of other stories to shame. The reverse is not always true, though. I remember reading the epic of... reading the Iliad. And there were certain scenes in that I'm just like, holy crap. This is not as epic as I was hoping. I mean, couldn't you make a hero better? I think one of them was... there's a scene where... Sidious and his crew have been captured. They're in the lair of the Cyclops, and they draw lots to figure out who's going to be the next one to be eaten. I'm just like, bro, you're supposed to be a hero. You couldn't just let your crew be eaten. You should fight back. He eventually does find a way to escape, but there's a part of him that's like, no way would a real hero draw lots to see which of your crew's going to get eaten next. You would find some way to save your crew. That's just me. We've already been this way. Ah! So the idea is drop down another level and go from there. What do you think of new Steam devices that showed 2 days ago? I am thrilled about the 3 new Steam or Valve devices. Absolutely thrilled. The Steam Cube or computer doesn't interest me as much. It's still cool. Doesn't interest me much. The VR headset really interests me. The controller is not that interesting, but it's certainly not bad. It's mainly the VR headset that I'm most interested in. So we drop down to the left. And then we... Oh! Dagnammit. And then we... Wait, somehow we can go down another level? We go here? Have we listened to the epic musical? I have not, actually. I don't think I've seen a musical in a long time. Also like that Fate is so accurate, like Fate calls Gilgamesh the king of heroes because he actually... Not really hero, but certainly acts like a king. Ah, that's true. Yeah, Fate is an interesting series. I think my favorite... Let me just pause for a second. Take a drink of water. There's a spin-off of the Fate franchise, I think it is, which was... I've forgotten the name of it, but it was basically a series of movies, and it's all about a character, I think her name's Shiki? Maybe? But, Yeah, she's normal Japanese woman. She carries a knife. She's attracted to death, but not in the sexual kind of way. As in, she's usually following around murderers, and if she finds corpses, she goes towards them and whatnot. It's just kind of strange. But in one of those movies, there's a battle between magicians. Yes, Kara no Kyokai. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. That's it. There's a movie which is basically a battle between magicians. So one magician has basically trapped an entire apartment complex in some kind of a spell. So they're just living in loops, and then they die, and they live in a loop, and they die, and he's gathering power doing it. And then one of the other magicians that he comes up against is a puppeteer. And yeah, she just has this really cool familiar that I thought was amazing, where there's just this scene where she walks into this apartment complex, she puts a case down, then she just gives it a nudge, it pops open, and this little monster comes charging out, fighting. There's a massive fight scene. It's so cool. So yeah, there's a couple of things about Fate that I really like, and that was one of them. That movie, especially that whole concept of just magicians who are just duking it out, doing their own thing while the world goes on, I thought was really cool. And especially the idea of the puppeteer. Give it a listen. I will check it out. I will. Where am I going? Money. So apparently there's a way down? Somehow. I think... Oh, hang on. I need some kind of like double jump or just faster jump or something to get that way. Ah! How dare you? Okay. Is this the right way? This the right way? I've been this way, haven't I? But there's two different ways I could go. Okay. Just go to the other side, then figure out something. Nothing here. This doesn't go anywhere. Oh, crap. I was hoping that I could just bounce off them. Maybe I can, actually. Let me try it again. Like a little pogo stick maneuver. Because they're indestructible. Ah, yeah, you can. Good. That's what I was hoping. Ah! Cheeky bugger. Haven't been this way yet. Have been this way. Ah. Come back here, you. Need some strawberry jam. Well, they smell like honey. I'm sure they're like bees or some such. Give me whatever you've got, buddy. I'll take it. So we haven't been this way yet. Alright, what have we got going on? Huh. Well, we can't go that way. So... have to go this way. I still don't know why this guy literally just... It looks like he's showing his butt to us before he attacks. I'm just like, why? Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, ran right into that. Ah! It'd be great if I stopped, you know, running directly into this. I say that and I do it. Ah! Oh, that was easy. Oh. Squelchy, squelchy. Oh, hello. Sorry I, like, killed your mother just then. You know, nothing personal. One more. There you go. How could you? He was napping peacefully. I felt guilty about it. He was pregante. I did feel guilty. I then quickly removed that guilt. I decided to love this enemy, where it just throws itself around. It kind of reminds me of the honey badger almost, in that it just doesn't care, it just goes for gold. We can't get up there, can we? Oh no, we can. Haven't been here yet. Ah! Cheeky little buggers. What's this? There are no victims if all the victims are dead. That is some very interesting circular logic there. A door with an open slot. I don't have any mail, so... Okay, that's a cable car going somewhere, so... There's no point coming back here until we have the thing we need, whatever that is. I also just remembered that there's some kind of a toll box thing that we could go. Ah. Oh. That's embarrassing. Killed to tiny bugs. And I'm all the way back here? Bloody hell. We're going to have to go quite a bit. How do you feel about BSG? What's BSG? Is it like, Back seating. Ah. Yeah, that's not too far. I don't have a problem with it. Just be subtle in your hints. Big smelly gas. I mean, it could have well been exactly that, to be honest. We need to drop down to that cable car thing. And even if it's not far, I have a terrible sense of direction, so it's almost as much me being like, oh god, where do I go? I'm being lost for 20 minutes. Ah. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, thank you for saying that. I'm glad one of us believes in me. Because it's definitely not me. So we can drop down, gotcha. I feel like it's going to be another 3 hours out of a night. Can't be far off there. Good question. How late is it? FBI, open up! You have no jurisdiction here, FBI. It's not that late, actually. I started on time for once, so I'm kind of not crazy staying up. Lily, welcome in. How you doing? Vegeta. What? What? I'm haunting you. I'm haunting you. Oh dear. I love that one. I love the whole Dragon Ball Z abridged thing. I think I'm going to sit out on the repo stuff, but if you guys are starting soon, I'm going to watch for a bit. Just because I do have to duck out tomorrow morning to catch up with some IRL friends. So I can't stay awake until 3 AM like I normally would. But yes, I definitely want to watch that and see how you guys get up to it. It's going to be fun. And I am doing good. Ah, yes. It was more enthusiasm for, oh my god, this is going to be awesome. Yes, thank you for popping in to put the offer. Maybe next time. Because I do need to jump in and play some more Repo. It's been a long time since I jumped into it. And I do enjoy it. Thank you, Lily. I need to break out some albums and binge for hours. I think that's a good idea. Speaking of musical projects, there is a project called the... What was it called again? The, why have I forgotten the name of this? I literally just... Hang on, let me just grab my phone, because I know I put it there. Major Games ask. I absolutely would love to. I think we need to. It'd be good fun to jump into a game together, Lily. I've got a couple of things in mind. What is it? There's a specific album I'm going to recommend to you, Ashrafel. I just forgot the name of it. Disintegration Loops, that's what I was thinking of. I knew it was D something. So the Disintegration Loops is a musical project by a New York-based artist. So basically, he had the idea. So let me set the story and I'll sell this idea to you. And it's free on YouTube. You can just look it up and listen to it. You don't have to pay for it. But he was a struggling musician who was living in New York with his... I don't know if it was his husband or if they were just partners. But he was living in New York with his partner and a friend of theirs in one of those New York lofts. They were all artists, so he was a musician. There was a painter living there as well. And he was experimenting with music. And he found that some of the wires he was using in his setup were picking up radio frequencies. And he was actually recording these strange music broadcasts from local stations that he was accidentally picking up because he thought, oh, this is interesting. I'm getting this for free. This is kind of strange. And he got this really cool idea of recording those and then sampling them. And then he put those in a box for a couple of years, just working on other projects. And then when he was doing a bit of a look around his apartment one day, he found these magnetic tapes, and he played one of them, just being like, I need to figure out what's on these before I do anything with them. As he was playing the magnetic tapes, they started to, like, the actual coating on them started to come off, and they started to degrade as he was playing them, and it created all these kind of strange sound effects. And he was like, oh, this is a really interesting concept. So music that he'd recorded that had been in storage for 10 years, the magnetic tapes disintegrating, changing the sounds. And then he sort of put the idea on hold. And he had some troubles in his personal life. Things weren't going very well. And then 9/11 happened, and he was watching that from the rooftop of his New York apartment complex. And while he was doing that, he brought out these tapes that he was working on, and he played them. And he and his friends and some of the other people in the apartment complex spent the entire afternoon of 9/11 just listening to this music slowly degrade around them as they watched the smoke of where the Twin Towers were rise. And that turned out to be the project known as the disintegration loops, which is this idea of what does music sound like when it dies, because the tapes were degrading and falling apart with constant loops. So you're literally hearing, in a way, you're hearing this music die over multiple repetitions, which is a fascinating little musical concept. And they sound really strange, but they definitely put you in a kind of melancholic but introspective mood, I think. Though in less than 10 days I won't be able to play games like Repo because I'm going abroad. Yes, we'll definitely try and fit something in, but remember, Lily, you are coming back. You are coming back, right? No, I'm sure there will definitely be opportunities. I guarantee it. But yes, it's something we'll need to tee up at some point. You have any magnetic tapes that can happen, moisture forms between the layers of tape, which destroy the tape, just make it impossible to play, like using a food dehydrator. Yeah, in a way, I think the magic and the mystique of it was that these naturally degraded. So they were from a strange recording source to begin with, and they degraded over 10 years, and then they were played to people within the context of 9/11. That I found really interesting. And then another interesting musical project is Everywhere at the End of Time. Wait, no. Why have I forgotten the name of this? No, actually, no, hang on. It is Everywhere at the End of Time. It's a musical project, 6 albums, 6 hours long, which is a musical exploration of dementia, which is horrifying. But it's a really interesting musical project. So if you're looking for something in an introspective mood, if you're looking for something different, that could be really good. Nothing beat the first time opening this game. Do you mean specifically the opening cutscene, or do you mean just like the thrill of jumping into this game for the first time? Or both? Believe. I'm going to butcher your name. I'm sorry. I'll just call you Ali for now. But yeah, it's my first time playing it. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm still figuring out how to play it, where to go, etc. We have to go this way. Slowly getting the hang of it. I'm still making the rookie mistakes. We need to go this way. Don't try to just call me Ali. It's a temporary name anyhow. It's a get out of jail free card if I can't pronounce someone's name. But in any case, yeah, whoa, hang on. Let me just not die again to those little gremlins. In any case, I am enjoying it. It's a fun little experience so far. I've seen quite a few people playing it before, especially in the following the release of Silksong. So I was like, I want to give this a shot. And voila. I'm enjoying it so far. And then we go... No, we just go to the left. Hang on, no, we go. We died just above. So our corpse should be somewhere around here. Oops. And my corpse is just up there. Ah, don't attack me. Okay, okay, we learnt our lesson last time. Take shelter, heal up, go back. Oh, criminy. How many kids are you gonna have? Seriously. Wait. There we go. There we go. Quick question, do you want hints or explore for yourself? Nothing major. Silksong 0. Silksong 0 in that you don't enjoy it or you haven't played it yet. But welcome in, Putty. Hints minimal. Keep it classy, if you will. But yeah, I want to be surprised. I've seen some of this game because I've watched other people stream it, so bits and pieces are familiar. But for the most part, I'm going into this semi-blind. Oh, hang on, yeah, this is the one we can't go anywhere because we need something, some gadget for that. So we can go up and to the left, maybe, and then we can also try the weird little, oh, what's the thing called? The, it wanted money. That thing. Whatever that thing was. I don't think we should try that. Saying go back to the shop in Dirtmouth in your free time. Oh yeah, to pick up some more maps from the sounds of it. We have the cash for it. I'm glad they haven't learnt to raise the shield above their heads. That'd be awkward if they did. Mizuki, thank you for popping in. Thank you for the hydrate. We're drinking water this evening. You know how to pogo. Yes, I tried it on a whim, and I found I enjoyed just doing the pokey pokey. So, yeah, we pogo away. Pogo, truly the ultimate weapon. It's just kind of fun. You just like, you've got all these enemies running around just like, oh really? And you just jump on top of them. But I think it's mainly watching people play Silksong where you have to do parkour using the pogo, and I'm just like, ah, I must learn the ways of the pogo. I can hear something calling for help. We've already done this, haven't we? Yeah, we have. So we've gone to Big Circle, but that's fine because... That's fine because we can go upstairs, grab a map. We can also try finding that weird little toll thing again. It's me. I need help. Why do you need help, Hoodie? Sky's grey right now. It's probably going to rain. Is it like a storm kind of rain, or is it just like a gentle, warm rain where you can enjoy it? Because one of those is way worse than the other. I always find if I'm walking around outside and it starts to rain, as long as it's like not too cold and windy, then I actually kind of enjoy getting rained on a bit. Just like, ah, Free shower. It's been raining for 16 hours here now. Okay, yeah, that's a bit extreme. That's just a wee bit extreme. Cold rain, I like those though. Those can be nice as long as you've got like a nice jacket or something. You're not actually getting drenched. As long as you can retain heat, then it's okay. Where am I going? That's where I'm going. Tell me you live in the UK without telling me you live in the UK. Damn it, I doxed myself. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Lily. I'm glad someone has used that. I think it's been used exactly 3 times since I started using this temporary model. Bafanda.
Bapanada.
Ah, Buffanada. Now I get it. Okay. Marking shooting spots on the map. Scarab mark. Ah, I see. Gotcha. So we have to basically create our own pins on the map as a way to... Yeah, I see how it is. So instead of getting a freebie in the map, we have to build it ourselves, yeah? Gotta hoard my points. Oh, actually, there's one that I think you'll enjoy. Hoodie. One redeem I think that you'll enjoy. It doesn't have quite the same impact as one of yours, but... Shopkeepers. Sure. There we go. Equip Wayward Compass. We already have that equipped. Oh, hang on. See? Wayward Compass. There he goes. Putty's found it. There we go. Oh, boomer mode. I gotta say, the moustache, it doesn't have the same jiggle physics as Putty's does, but I couldn't resist having the old classic look. I don't have a can of Monster with me right now. I've got one in the fridge, but when I had the opportunity to have the moustache and the Hunter S. Thompson sunglasses, I couldn't say no. So, yeah, thank you for the redeem. I hope you enjoy as much as I do. I'm pretty sure she sold out.
Bapanada.
Clean set of anything worth selling. Confull net be pleased. Gotcha. Looking good. Yeah, I put that together. Okay. Yeah, and then it shows those pins on the map going forward so we can see benches and whatnot. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So, we must now plunge to our death. It'll be fine. The other thing we need is we need to get to... I think it was over here. There was some weird little thing where it's like, hey, pay $50 and you can go this way or something. We need to find that because I think that's the way forward. If you plan on dying, you should buy Pin of Shade. I die a lot in these games, so I'm probably going to have to buy that. Oops. And I'm plunging to my death. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Here's where I wanted to go, I think. No, this is not where I wanted to go. You gonna throw money at me again? How could you guys? I saved your lives. They are cute though, I'll give them that. Ah! Okay, that did not go well. Is this it? Pilgrim's Way, travelers of Hollowknight descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. I'm down. Ah, yeah, we can now kill this guy. I remember this guy. Let me just heal up first. And then we'll take him on. And we also need to harvest some, I don't know what you'd call it, spirit juice, I guess. Just nice to see someone's first playthrough after... I just saw that from the corner of my eye. It's nice to see someone's first playthrough after having played the game for hundreds of hours. You get to see my first baby steps as I learn to walk in this game. Money, money, money. Oh, acid. That's not good. See, I've learned about the acid already. Oh, that's not good. So I know to be careful without dying like the first time. I'm still at 150. I did watch another streamer do it recently, which is weird, as he usually plays RPGs. I don't normally play this kind of game either, so this is a bit new for me, but long overdue. Green path, eh? Oh, that thing was adorable. I feel bad having killed it now. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, they do that, do they? Okay. My favourite zone. Mostly modded, though. Platformers was never something I played when I was young. Hey, thanks for the lurk, Faye. Appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely day today. Ah, they can go on the walls now, can they? Oh, shite. Cheeky bugger. Revenge. It does look cool, I'll give it that. Wait for it to explode. Oh. Maybe they only occasionally explode? Just plunge to my death then. That one explodes, okay. Platform was something... HK was my first platformer. HK? Oh, Hollowknight. I was thinking Kingdom Hearts for a second, but I'm just like, wait a second. Can't remember what my first platformer was. It's been a long while. But I think this is definitely my... I can't believe I survived that. This is definitely my first platform in a long, long while. Hearts Kingdom. I think I played like Super Mario Land on Game Boy, but I hated it. Ah, them's were the days. And Super Mario and Mario was pretty much the only game in town. Oh, bench. Gotta say, I do like this environment. Yep, this is just a big circle. Does that go anywhere? No, it doesn't. Oh! There she was, the titular Silk Song. Whoops. That could have been bad. There we go. We rich again. I just consider those search action games for Metroidvanias. Ah, gotcha. I think the last Metroidvania I played was, you know, the dude who created Castlevania came out with a new one a while ago. It was funded on Kickstarter. I can't remember what it was called. Had a female protagonist. I think that was the last Metroidvania that I played. Didn't end up finishing it. Yeah, we can't get that. Or can we get that? Nah, just a wee bit too short. Yes, Bloodstain, that's the one. Oh, crap. I should have been more careful where I was jumping. They're coming up with a sequel? Okay. We can't... Oh, I thought we were going to die for a second there. Ah, I was wondering if you could do that. Whoop. Come here, you. Come on. Come get some. Whoops. Okay, maybe not. You're not the only one with ranged attacks, buddy. You can technically get up there, but it'll be a skip. I'll stick to the main story for now. Oh. There we go. Wait for that one to... Some of them pop, some of them don't. That's why I'm confused. Oh, it's him again. It's a contrast on the crossroads, such a humid, lively place. The road twists and turns in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. Yes, we will. Now the question is, will you rage like a certain cat who is also playing this? Probably. I mean, I probably won't growl the same way that she was last time. That was one of the 3 reasons I decided to play this game, was because of the reactions that some people were, I think we can get there. Like someone who's normally very calm, literally growling because they kept getting beaten in the game. And I was also challenged to finally play one of these, so I'm like, alright, fine. Challenge accepted. think what we'll do is we'll keep exploring for a bit until we find the next bench, and then I'll probably wrap it up. Just because I do have... I mean, I'm not waking up super early tomorrow, but I do have... I'm catching up with some friends, IRL, so I just need to be reasonably well rested. Otherwise, I'll be, like, asleep when I'm actually hanging out with them, which would not be good. I think I missed it. Apparently there's a way down? Robert was on vacation. I think it was recent. I want to say it was this week. Was it? Yeah, was it this week? I think it was this week. Maybe I'm confusing time again. Wouldn't be the first time. If recent, yeah. Ah, gotcha. Oh, welcome home, by the way. I'm wondering if any of these go through the floor, and that's what they're there for. Come here, you. Like that one, for example. That looks conspicuous. And then we could... And then use that to jump back up. Ah, I gotcha. I'm getting it now. I figured out your secrets game. Sort of. Boss battle. Oh. Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? That last one doesn't quite make sense. Take it, my journal, it will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Blah, 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 blah. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourselves worthy to bear the mark of hunter. And he spits at us. Ptah. Ah, gotcha. There's actually a really interesting, really good Australian movie called The Hunter. And there's not a lot of good Australian movies. It's got William Dafoe. It's based on a novel by the same name. The novel's crap, by the way. Don't read it. But it's basically the story of a professional hunter who is sent into the wilderness in Tasmania to hunt the last... Oh, crap. We nearly died. Dagnammit, we did die. Who was sent into the wilderness to hunt down the last Tasmanian tiger. As we know, the Tasmanian tiger is extinct. And he's basically paid to hunt one down because there's a pharmaceutical company who basically thinks that the saliva of these creatures could actually be quite useful medically. And they wanted to just basically grab the last living example to synthesize whatever it's got going on and use it to make money. And William Dafoe plays the part of a hunter. And it's just a really interesting story. It's more a character story than anything. You do get to see the tiger. And if you look on YouTube for footage of the extinct Tasmanian tiger, they actually use the CGI scenes from that movie as proof that the Tasmanian tiger is still alive. Which I thought was cool. I mean, you know your CGI is good when people are like, oh, it's evidence the Tasmanian tiger is real. Movie shot. Ah! Okay, that didn't go well. It's still alive. I saw one yesterday. Really? I saw one this morning. Oh dear. I would like to believe that there are still examples of the Tasmanian tiger alive today, but I wouldn't bet money on it. Or if I did bet, it would be like a cheeky $20 just for the heck of it. Alright. I did say that when I got to the next bench, I would wrap things up just because I have to wake up reasonably early tomorrow. It's not super late. I usually stream another hour or so these days, but so that I get enough decent sleep and wake up early tomorrow, I'm going to wrap things up for now. Let me... Progress will be saved. Good. Let me just close out of that. Then let me just pop on over here. And, of course, the chat's broken again. Oh, dear. There we go. Alright, it's all happening. Alright, there we are. So, Hollowknight. I've only played it for like 3-4 hours at this point. I've played it for 2.9 hours, exactly according to Steam. I just looked at the page. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm probably very early on in the game, which means I'm probably still in baby areas. And it's going to get much, much harder. But I'm enjoying it so far. Oh, that causes me psychic damage every time I hear it. Although it is November, they're already putting the Christmas stuff out, which means I am going to be hearing Mariah in the shopping centres again very soon. And it's going to hurt. Oh. Why? Why? Last year I dodged it, believe it or not. I was literally going to shopping centres with friends and doing grocery shopping and whatnot, and usually hear Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You multiple times. Last year, totally dodged it, didn't hear it once, except in stream. This time, we'll see if my luck holds out. Wabi, welcome in. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm just wrapping up for now, but appreciate it. Happy to see you here. But yes, Merry Christmas to all who celebrate, and happy festive season. I'll be streaming again between now and then, and I have some time off over Christmas, so I'll probably stream at different times. Slightly more than normal over Christmas like I do. Heard all Christmas songs in November while in Japan. I mean, true, but you're in Japan having an absolutely fantastic holiday, so awesome. You can't go wrong, really. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up for now. Let me just see if anyone I know is streaming that we can raid into. If not, we may just wrap it up for this evening so I can go take my sleep. There's a couple of people I know that are streaming, but they're all doing like horror games and whatnot. Probably not quite the vibe to raid into them after playing this. So instead, as for a sign for Christmas cakes. Ooh. Oh, that reminds me. I have to grab a plum pudding at some point in the next couple of weeks. That's my one Christmas tradition. I don't have a tree. I don't put up decorations, but the one Christmas tradition I always have every year, plum pudding and custard on Christmas Day. I can eat whatever I want in the day, skip lunch, have dinner, whatever it is I decide to do, but I must have plum pudding and custard on Christmas Day. That's my tradition. With nutmeg. Oh, you better believe there needs to be nutmeg. If it's not, I'll be very grumpy. No, I'm just kidding. But that's my one Christmas tradition. I think I've done it every single year for the past, God, how many years? Haven't heard that one before. You haven't heard of plum pudding and custard? Really? Oh, you are missing out. Imagine a fruitcake with brandy in it, and it's custard all over the top of it, cold custard. And then you have nutmeg sprinkled on top, and you have to eat it while it's in that weird state of cold custard and hot pudding. Chef's kiss. You'll be basically taking a very long afternoon nap right after that. Like, you'll go to sleep. It's that dense, but fruitcake, brandy, custard, you know. All right, I will hydrate. Thank you for that, Phantom. It's probably one of the stranger Christmas traditions out there, but yeah, it's my little thing. Drink your donut juice. You say that like an insult, but I'm like, donut juice? Yes, please. Although, funnily enough, and I can't get it anymore, but for a short period of time, there was someone who was making, a manufacturer was making these kind of milkshakes that tasted like candy bars and donuts. So you get like a Krispy Kreme milkshake. It wasn't bad. It actually wasn't bad. And you had like a Mars bar milkshake as well, which is nice. Snickers flavored one as well. Can't get them anymore. They're all imported. I don't know any stores that carry it, unfortunately. And then there's me used to do Serious Sam's second encounter runs for Christmas. I mean, everyone has their own Christmas traditions. There's no rule book for what is and what isn't allowed anymore. I mean, some religions just prescribe certain things, but for the most part, you can do as you like. As long as it's a tradition that has meaning to you and there's a reason behind it, you know, happy days. But anyways, I am going to wrap things up for now. I'm going to grab me some sleep, and then I will head out tomorrow. Probably stream again at the normal time tomorrow night. It'll probably be Look Outside, the RPG, just to catch up. A fine tradition, torment your poor streamer with Mariah Carey. Oh my god. This needs to be a war crime at this point. And Twitch's tradition is to give you ads very untimely. Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get out of here before I catch another Mariah. I can only handle so much before my head will explode. But thank you all for popping in. Thanks again for the raid, Elva. Really appreciate it. Wishing you all a good day, afternoon, evening, good night, depending on time zones and whatever else you got going on. Have a lovely weekend for those moving into it. Have a happy Friday for those still stuck on Friday. But until next time, catch you later. Bye-bye.